Pnawn da a croeso I Coleg Cambria. Good afternoon and welcome to Coleg Cambria. My name is Alwyn Jones and I'm one of the lecturers in the landscaping department, which was formerly the horticultural department. We're based at Northup and we are responsible for delivering a range of qualifications. But before we carry on with knowing more about the course and the content, I'd like you to see a short video about what we're up to with Coleg Cambria.
We are Cambria. We were rated excellent by Estyn inspectors. We inspire success. We provide learners with work experience, which enables them to have the very best employment opportunities. We are the highest performing college in Wales. We lead the way with our world-class facilities. We partner with top universities to bring degrees to your doorstep. We have raised over £500,000 for charity since 2013. We impact positively on the wider communities we serve. We change thousands of lives every year. We can change yours. Your success starts here.
Okay, so to talk a little bit more about the landscaping following horticulture, we deliver currently level 1 and level 2, which will be a diploma in landscaping or horticulture, depending on what route we decide to take. Within the course itself, we have a level 1 and a level 2 qualifications. On both of those qualifications, there's a good mixture of practical and theory. Practicals will be carried out on the actual campus itself. We have roughly 100 acres and we look after a range of borders, hedge cutting. We do some landscaping around the college when we're required to do it. The main contents of it will be a selection of knowing your plants. You'll get to do border maintenance where you will learn firsthand how to handle plants, the Latin names for them if you're going on to level 2, which is quite important in the aspects of the hort industry. And we often get asked, why do you need to know the Latin? And the important thing is, you could go to various parts of the country and a common name could be used several times and have several different meanings. Whereas the Latin, in its glory, is no matter where you go in the world, it's still the same name. So that's one of the important things. That's only at level 2. To break the courses down, level 1 will give you an introduction into landscaping, where you'll do loads of practicals. You will be looking at quite a lot of turf maintenance, plant maintenance. We'll do quite a bit of construction, which is one of the modules that we'll do. Moving on to level 2, you'll be just get into a bit more in-depth knowledge about the topics maybe covered at 1. But you learn more interesting and probably more relevant to a level 2 qualification when you end up at level 2. To get onto level 1, you need to meet obviously the criteria for that particular qualification. I think it's a minimum of 2 GCSEs at the moment, and if you have 4 with experience, then you can possibly apply for level 2. So that's a brief overview of what we cover within the qualification. So what I'm going to do is just maybe look at some of the questions that I've already received and see if I can help you have a better understanding of what's required and what actually goes on the course. One of the questions that came in earlier is how much practical is involved? Well, the practicals will cover the majority of everything that you want to do. You learn basic skills on how to handle machinery such as trimmers, mowers, secateurs, prunes, all the little simple things that can quite easily, if you're not trained, you can quite easily cause an accident. I hope that answers one of the questions. But what I would like to do at this moment is to invite live questions from anyone who wishes to know any particular detail about the course, where we are, and how many days a week that we're in, and whatever. One of the other questions I've received is how much work experience is required. At the level 1 program, one of the units requires you to do 60 hours of work experience, preferably away from the campus if you can. Myself and my colleague will be able to direct you to local businesses, whether that would be landscapers, whether that would be garden centres, to see if they could take you for preferably 1 day a week, which is timetabled into your program. And throughout that period, one of the lecturers will be with you, and from that we could possibly gain the evidence required for some of your other units. So as you can see, it's quite a hands-on qualification, and when we try and gather as much info outside of the classroom as we can. So that's level 1. At level 2, you don't need to do any work experience. However, we do try and encourage you, if you can, to find a placement on the days you're not in work, because through getting your level 2 qual and working, it could easily lead to maybe be taken on in that establishment. So there's the one of the units that we do, and the work experience that is compulsory at level 1. Let's see if some of the questions were handed in to me. Support, yes. Support during the course. During the course, obviously, you'll have the opportunity to have tutorial sessions with a learning coach. So if you do have any difficulty with any aspects of the qualification, don't worry about it. We have systems in place, even if you feel that maybe your English or maths isn't where it should be. You have the opportunity to have support, you have guidance, you have one-to-one tutorials, group tutorials, where any issues that you feel you may have can be addressed, and there are systems in place to help you fulfill your potential, and we're all here to support you. So hopefully, you know, the fact that you think that, you know, you might not have the relevant maths or English, it doesn't matter. We can help you along. Okay, so I hope that helps you do that. We also at the college have support from student services. So if you do have any sort of personal issues or issues relating to college life, the people are here to help you enjoy your experience at the college, enjoy your experience at the Northup campus where we're based. So hopefully, if you get onto the course with us, you know, you don't need to worry, and we'll just support you 100% in whatever issues you have, whether personal, where we can direct you to more experienced people within College Cambria, or if it's just something that myself or my colleague can help you with. We'll do everything we can on the program to support your needs. Okay, I hope that answers some of that. Let's see some other questions. A question that is often asked is about doing design. We used to do design at level 3, but we no longer run that course. So the amount of design you'll do might just come in if we have a special project coming in. Last year we helped with the dementia unit at Wrexham, where the students were involved in doing some minor design. The year before that, we did some design work for Fierce Jasmine in mould, and that where the students actually got hands-on experience, worked with the designers and the builders, and it was a valuable experience for them in how to run projects. Ended up working for that particular construction company. There are several branches to landscaping horticulture that the qualification can lead to. Sorry. So my background will be was greenkeeping, so turf management. My colleague was designing and worked for had their own company, so you can branch into there. You can go into working for the National Trust, garden centres. I said landscaping companies. You can start your own company. You know, I've had students who have since left the college have ended up on golf courses. So the opportunities can lead you to anywhere. And being a qualification recognised throughout the world, your world's your oyster with these qualifications. It is one of those calls. So what you put in, you get out. So you do need to work fairly hard and see where it can take you. Having finished the level 2 qual, you may end up in a company who might want you to develop your skills further, and from there you could end up doing a level 3 qual, but that would be through work-based learning, which is another department within the college. Right, let's see if we got any more questions that have come my way. Excuse me. Okay. What's required for you to succeed on the course? Well, you do need to, obviously, if we're going to go out on practicals, wear the appropriate PPE. So the majority of people will need to purchase their own safety boots. Without safety boots, you won't be able to go on any form of practical. Those people who could end up having funding, you might be able to speak to student services who will supply you with the appropriate PPE. Talking about student services, they offer a range of support. One of them, for those people who feel that they won't receive any form of funding for coming to the college, you do have the opportunity to apply for EMA. So that's one of the services that the student service can provide for you. Some people might get an adult grant. They can help you with childcare. So don't feel that because you have obstacles in your way that can stop you coming to the college and developing your potential. Some of the other things that student services can help you with is getting support from the track team, who are there to take a more one-to-one interest in your development within the college on issues that you may have. If you'd like to get further information from student services, that you can email at studentservices@cambria.ac.uk. So any queries that follow on from this stream, if you just email that student services, and they'll be able to direct you and offer you further assistance. Additional questions that we've been asked previously. The support we've covered in that you will be given a slot with learning support, who you then arrange to go and see. So any issues that you might have with your maths and English, they can put the appropriate support in place for you. At level 1, If it's appropriate, you end up with maybe a one-to-one in the classroom, or there might be a couple of you who have support from one individual who is not a lecturer with the department. The support available for anybody who wishes to join us is there. So don't feel that you can't join us. It'd be lovely to see you, and hopefully direct you along a new path in landscaping and horticulture. So on that note, I'd like to just say thank you for your time. If you're watching this, feel free to get in touch with us, and thank you for watching. Diolch am wylio.